Hey everybody, welcome to Beautiful Phoenix. I'm Candace. Welcome to the channel. Today is Inner Healing Sunday. This is a healing message. There's no particular zodiac sign that this will be for. So let's get right to it. Let's pray over the message. Most High God, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, please give me clear message for the collective for their highest good as they go along their journey. Amen. All right. So let's see what comes out. I'm going to try to make this not fast, but not long. Alright. Alright. Happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path to success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So whatever you love, whatever brings you happiness, it will be successful. Okay, grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Alright, so I don't know if you lost something or someone, something had you, in some type of despair. Appreciate the opportunity to even have had it. Alright. Find happiness in it. Look at it in a different perspective. What else, Spirit? Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Alright, so some of you could have, lost a person, or you had to, leave a certain situation. And understand that everyone has their own unique path that they have to go down. So you could be sad that you may have to part ways from a person. You could have had to make a judgment call on a certain situation and just move on, and go down your own path. But give it purpose. Look at it in a different perspective. And, even though it could have made you happy in the past, and now, you're not in that particular situation no more. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be a job. It can be whatever it is for you. Understand that you have to go down your own unique path, or that person had to go down their own path, and you had to part ways from the situation. But understand that, everybody has a path that they have to go down to figure out what makes them happy. I want to do one more card. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have pulled another card. I don't know. Alright, so you may not know why this particular situation had to end. And even though it brings you sadness or grief, like I said, sometimes we have to part ways to go down our own path. And you may be trying to figure out why, and sometimes you have to release the need to know all the answers. Sometimes the answer just is that, we have to go down our own path, and that's okay. Okay. And sometimes people have to just part ways and make the judgment call to leave a certain situation, because you just have to do what makes you happy. Somebody could be trying to find out what is happiness for them. I don't know. Okay. Alright, Spirit. Okay, decision. Time to evolve. Like I said, sometimes we have to make the decision to go down our own path to find what truly makes us happy. It's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective, that you choose much of this before you incarnate it and is needed. This releases the victimhood mentality and pulls back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. So sometimes people gotta go down their own path to find their happiness. It's for their soul's growth. Okay, what else? Spirit, grief. Fun and adventure, joy. It's time to play and get reacquainted with your childlike self. Open up to your sense of adventure and fantasy. You've been way too serious and moving through the motions. Snap out of it and have some fun. Yeah, Spirit wants you to, let go of the grief and give that grief purpose. And now it's time to get reacquainted with your childlike self. Be happy, be joyous. Go on in some type of adventure. You've been in this energy for far too long. It's time to move forward and have fun. Judgment. I'm not going to take that. Judgment. Isolation. All right, isolation and lonely. There is a tendency to push people away by isolating yourself from uncomfortable situations. Look into new ways to break down the walls to create better ways to connect with others. Don't keep your light to yourself. Open up to share. So, somebody could be just going down a path, isolating themselves right now. Isolating yourself sometimes can hinder you, and sometimes it's needed. So knowing when to isolate, sometimes some people have to just go down that path too. Figure themselves out, figuring out what makes them happy, right? But it's making a judgment call also not to stay there. The Spirit doesn't want you to keep yourself isolated. Don't keep your light to yourself. Open up. Share it. Get out. Have some fun. And yeah. It's time to evolve. Alright, and then the bottom of the deck is awakening. Somebody could be isolating themselves. Usually, I know from experience, sometimes I'm a loner anyway, but when I really just don't want to, deal with people too much, it's me really going within and having an awakening, really. Awakening and expansion. You have been receiving messages that it's time for your soul to expand beyond the 3D vision. You are an old soul that is here to do many great things. You have come to realize this through doing the hard work and merging with your higher self. There is no going back. So enjoy this new way of being by having acceptance and inner peace moving forward. So you're moving past the 3D, you have an awakening. And this isolation may be having you look at things in a different, higher perspective, um, going within. And once you have an awakening, I'm telling you, you will never be the same. You will never look at things in the same light. So, and I want to say the Judgment card in tarot is an awakening. It can mean an awakening. So some of you are going through this massive awakening. And you may be isolating yourself right now, but eventually you'll come out. And Spirit doesn't, like I said, doesn't want you to stay there. So keep your light to yourself. You know, get out, expand, go have some fun. Yeah, enjoy life. Okay. And you don't have to know all the answers, you know? And that's one thing, like, when you go down this path of enlightenment, you know, we read a lot, we, listen to a lot of things, but I just really feel like everybody is not going to have all the answers. Don't no one knows all the answers. No one is 100% correct in my eyes. Just learn as much, take the knowledge and the wisdom, and apply it to your life and your situation the way you feel. But I don't know. Everybody don't know all the answers. Because half the time, you know what's best for yourself. When you just trust your inner knowing, your own inner compass. And yeah. You don't need to know everything, all the answers. Just go with the flow. Always check in with yourself. I'm going to do 2 cards of these and then I'm going to let it go. Can't go back to yesterday. Much like I said, like once you awaken, you will never see things the same. I'm telling you. The impossible things at the bottom of the deck. Like, some of you, like, I'm telling you, when you have an awakening and that third eye just be illuminated, you gonna see some things that you gonna be like, did that just happen, or did I just see that? I mean, it be mind blowing. But yeah, you could be seeing a lot of 4s. I see 44. You could be seeing 444 or doubles, 44. Let's get one more card, Spirit. 45. 44, 45. Interesting. All right. Such a curious dream. All right. So you may need to ground yourself. That's interesting. Okay. So, like when you have an awakening, like I said, when you start, that third eye is illuminated, and I'm telling you, start to see things that you're going to start to question kind of your insanity. And Spirit wants you to ground yourself. But also stay in the present. I mean, you can't change what after an awakening, you will never be the same, like I said. But some of you may need to ground yourself. Well, we all should ground ourselves. Get out in nature, have some fun. Don't isolate yourself. Yeah. Um, you can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. All right, you are more than your past. You have evolved and changed. Sharing your history is only to share who you once were. You are no longer the same person. So you guys are evolving, you're changing, and that's a great thing. All right, so I'm gonna read a little bit of this. As we change, the simple telling of who you were and what we did is sometimes not as powerful as sharing who we are becoming and experience new adventures right in the heart of the precious present moment. Yes, we can share our past adventures and histories, but perhaps you were quite a different person then. So consider adventuring forth. So consider adventuring forth and fully experiencing the present with people you have connected with. Your past will spill out of you when this time is right. For the sharing is such a thing. Hold on. When the time is right for the sharing of such things. So your past, well, you will eventually talk about your past, but Spirit also wants you to stay in the present. You can't go back to yesterday. You are evolving. You are a changed person, and just, be happy at where you are, where you came from, where the trials and tribulations and the things you've been through. You're not that person. You went through those experiences. They are just experiences. You have come through those things, those experiences. And now you come out to be a more better version of yourself. If you want to share your story, you can do so, but understand that you are not that person anymore. You are a different being. You have evolved. All right, so 45. And such a curious dreamer, grounding, returning to reality, and coming home to self. All right, a time when work must be done. Eat well and prepare good meals. Make magic in your everyday activities in ordinary moments. A return from an extraordinary experience, adventure, travel, or holiday. When the time is right, you will encounter Wonderland once again. So, some of you have been on this journey, done had an awakening, and you are not the same person. You have come home to self. You have aligned with your higher self. And Spirit wants you to get out and have fun. Don't isolate yourself. And you will elevate more. I feel like it's like you will level up every time. Every time. I don't know how many levels we go through. I just don't know, but you always expanding. Just like the universe. It's always expanding. It's always getting bigger. And I feel like you're going to always be having an awakening at some point in time. But it's time to just relax and have fun. Maybe travel, take a vacation, work out, eat good food, healthy food. And guess what? When the time is right, you'll be going on another journey. You'll be having another awakening again. So I really believe that this is just, you're going to always be evolving and expanding. So be prepared to go through this awakening. Again, probably not the same, but just a different level. And then the crazy part is at the bottom of the deck is, who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. Interesting. So it's time to get to know the new version of yourself. Like, some of you guys are just having your first awakening. Some of you guys may be on your second, third, fourth. I don't know. But you're expanding. You're growing. You're ascending. Um, you're evolving. And yeah. And understand, like I said, you're not going to know all the answers. So don't think you will. I don't think we even supposed to. I think that's really about it. I kind of like it. Get out and have fun, enjoy life. You are not the same version of yourself. You are expanding. You done been through some trials and tribulations. We all have. And you're trying to find happiness after grief. Whatever that grief is. You could have lost someone, you could have had a breakup, a divorce, or whatever. You lost a job. It's different for everyone, but you're finding happiness after grief. And you're making the decision to evolve, to be happy. And if you have to take time out to, check in with yourself, then do so. But don't stay there. Yeah. You are not who you was yesterday. And Spirit wants to know, not wants to know, but wants to let you know it is time to get to know the new version of yourself. And yeah, just enjoy it. Enjoy. So with that being said, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, beautiful people. And until next time, bye.